All right, good Friday afternoon. It is hot and steamy if you ventured outside yet for your lunch hour. 91 degrees hitting you in the face out the door. If that's not bad, it feels like 107 when you factor in our dew points that are in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Feels like we're down in the Bahamas rather than here in Virginia. All right, it's only going to get hotter, though, through the rest of the day. In fact, record challenging. The record is 94, set back in 1959, and that's what the forecast high is today. So we could tie it, maybe break it, or maybe just come up a degree shy. It's hot out there no matter how you slice it. We do have a heat advisory up for the majority of the area, the exception being the eastern shore and farther inland, towards the west out by Franklin and down into Northampton in North Carolina. That's excluded, but still everybody going to be hot. Those heat index values already at 105 to 110. The air temperatures, you look at them face value, not too bad. Upper 80s. Low 90s. I mean, we can deal with that. We've seen that before plenty of times this summer. 88 in Williamsburg, 90 in Moayak, 90 in Elizabeth City. The problem is these numbers. Upper 70s and low 80s. We have not seen dew points like this in quite some time. So you put those numbers together and you get how it actually feels outside, and that is dangerous. 105 it feels like in Chesapeake, 107 in Norfolk, feels like the century mark in Newport News, and 106 in Smithfield, 102 in Williamsburg, 104 out the door in Virginia Beach, and look at Edenton. Feels like 110. Gatesville, 113. Unbelievable. Going to get hotter as we go through the rest of the day. The prime heating of the day, 3 to 4 o'clock. And it's going to feel like 107 to possibly 110 out there before things slowly cool on down tonight. Even tonight, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable. Radar and satellite out there, not a whole lot going on just yet. We do have some very minor relief on the way with a cold front that's rather weak, but as it slams into the warm and very humid air in place, we'll see a few storms develop along the way here. Here's how it looks on FUTURECAST. Going through the rest of the afternoon, pretty much dry. It's not until after sunset, I think, that we see some of these storms starting to develop along that line. You see progressing through Richmond around 8 o'clock and arriving here overnight to around 10, 11 o'clock or so. Some of them could be on the stronger side, and those linger into very early tomorrow morning. That's not enough to talk about. We have a couple tropical systems as well. Tropical storm Harvey here, moving way to the south of us, moving west, making landfall somewhere in Central America by the middle to end of next week. Right behind that, another system that could become Irma, 70% chance of that in the next couple of days here. And the forecast models on that take that somewhere near the Florida coastline or possibly somewhere off the southeast coast by the middle to end of next week. So going to be quite busy here in the next 5 to 10 days. 94 outside this afternoon, hazy, hot and humid. A few thunderstorms developing as we get towards the tail end of the day. 76 tonight, lingering showers, warm and very, very sticky. That humidity isn't going anywhere. In fact, all weekend, even once the front moves to the south. About a 20% chance tomorrow morning of a lingering shower or two. A few degrees cool in the upper 80s, around 90 degrees on Sunday. Minimal chance at anything coming down from the sky on Sunday afternoon. Then early next week, staying around 90. So we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a heat wave coming our way right through the middle of next week. No big cool down until after another front. This one a little stronger by Wednesday. That could bring some more storms, but back into the 80s by Thursday afternoon.
Unbelievable.
It is hot.
107.
Yes, I cannot believe it.
Okay.
Not a good time to be without an air conditioner.
Can we do the solar eclipse today? I know. Poor Andre.
We'll move on from that.